Imagine a beautiful butterfly flitting through a midnight garden with vines draping from the trees. The moonlight is sparkling on a nearby lake. The fireflies are twinkling. The stars are in full splendor, and all is hushed and tranquil. It's magical and ethereal. This new shawl design by Shawl called Cable Wings really reminds me of that. This is a beautiful knit shawl pattern that uses sport weight yarn and some simple cables to create an absolutely stunning wearable piece that resembles the wings of a butterfly. And just like a butterfly transforms from a cute little caterpillar into a beautiful winged butterfly, this shawl transitions from a gorgeous smoky teal color into a luscious purple. This version is a nice medium size, but if you prefer, you can just continue repeating the rows and make it whatever size you prefer. For the colors, we used our Coraline Hues Luster Sport yarn, which is a beautiful gradient from teal to purple. And a side note, if you have not watched Coraline, the stop action film, please do. It is amazing. I can't even imagine the amount of hours that went into making that film, and all the little mittens and the knitted sweaters were made by hand on teeny tiny needles. It is incredible. So I hope you enjoy it. So you can download this pattern as well as get the yarn at expressionfiberarts.com, and of course we will put the direct link in the description box for you. Today we're going to be making a cute little miniature version of this shawl, which includes all the techniques that you need for this pattern. It doesn't include all of the rows for the cable repeat, so just be sure to download the pattern for that. So let's go ahead and start with our garter tab cast on. So to get started with your garter tab cast on, you're going to cast on 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And then to work your setup rows 1 through 10, you're just going to knit all the stitches. So for row 1, knit 2, 3, so that's row 1. Then you turn, work row 2, knit 2, 3, and then continue doing that until you have 10 rows. Okay, when you finished your 10 rows, you're not going to turn, you're just going to rotate your work 90 degrees, and we're going to work down this side here. So you're going to pick up and knit 5 stitches. So you can see we've got 5 ridges. So all you're going to do is start by picking up 1 stitch in each of those ridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you're going to knit into those 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to rotate 90 degrees again, and we're going to work along this little edge here, and we're going to pick up and knit 3 stitches. So kind of decide where you want to pick them up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just grab 3 little stitches on this side, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to knit into those. 1, 2, and 3. Now for your setup row, you're going to start by knitting 3, 2, 3, then you're going to purl to the last 3 stitches and finish with a knit 3. And you're all set up. Once you've got your garter tab set up, you can begin knitting the body of your shawl. So I'm going to show you rows 1 through 10, but the rows after that are very similar. For row 1 of the body of the shawl, you're going to start with a knit 2, a knit front and back, so knit into the front of that next stitch, swing around, and knit into the back of it. So there's an increase. Then you're going to knit 2 and make 1 right. So insert your left needle from back to front under that little bar between your stitches, and then you're going to knit into the front of it. So that is another increase. Now you're going to place a stitch marker. Slip one, so you're going to slip purlwise. So slip that onto your right needle. Place another stitch marker. Now make one left. So insert your left needle from front to back under that bar between your stitches. And then you're going to knit into the back of it. So swing around to the back. And that is another increase. Next, you knit 2, then knit front and back, which is another increase, and finish with a knit 2. So there's row 1. For row 2, you're going to start with a knit 3, and this is forming the little border along the edge of your shawl. And then purl 9, 2, 3, 4, and when you come to your stitch markers on these wrong side rows, 5, just slip them. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you're going to knit the final 3 stitches, 2 and 3. For row 3, you're going to start with a knit 2, and then work an increase with a knit front and back, knit front, swing around and knit into the back of that same stitch, and you can drop it off. Then you're going to knit to your stitch marker, boop, boop, boop. Then you're going to make one right. So insert your left needle back to front under that bar between your stitches and knit into the front of it. Next up, you'll slip your stitch marker. You'll slip that center spine stitch, which is always going to be right between your stitch markers. Slip your next stitch marker and then make one left. So insert your left needle from front to back under the bar between your stitches and knit into the back of it. Then you're going to knit to the last 3 stitches. Do an increase with a knit front and back, and then knit 2. And there's row 3 for you. Row 4 starts with a knit 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a purl 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, then a knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. So knit 1, slip your marker, purl 1, slip your marker, knit 1, then purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a knit 4, 2, 3, and 4. Row 5, you're going to start with a knit 2, 1 and 2, and then knit front and back, then purl 1, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and purl 1. Then you're going to make one right, so your left needle goes from back to front under the bar between your stitches, and you knit into the front of it. Next up, you'll slip your stitch marker, you'll slip that center spine stitch, you'll slip the next stitch marker, and then you'll make one left. So left needle goes from front to back under the bar between your stitches, and you knit into the back of it. Next up, you're going to purl 1, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then purl 1, knit front and back for a little increase, and then knit 2. For row 6, you're going to start with a knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then purl 4, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to knit 2, knit 2, slip your stitch marker, purl 1, slip your stitch marker, knit 2, 1, 2, and then purl 4, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to finish with a knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For row 7, you're going to start with a knit 2, 1, 2, and then knit front and back, knit front and back. Now you're going to purl 2, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then purl 2, 1, 2. Now you're going to make one right, so insert your left needle from back to front under the bar between your stitches, knit into the front of it, then slip your stitch marker, slip 1, slip your stitch marker, and then make one left by inserting your left needle from front to back under the bar between your stitches and knitting into the back of it. Then purl 2, knit 4, purl 2, knit front and back, and knit 2. For row 8, you start with a knit 3, and then a purl 1, a knit 2, a purl 4, a knit 2, a purl 3, so purl, slip your stitch marker, purl, slip your stitch marker, and purl, then knit 2, purl 4, 3 and 4, knit 2, purl 1, and then finish with a knit 3. For row 9, you're going to start with a knit 2, and then a knit front and back. Next up is a knit 1, purl 2. Now we're going to work a cable. So you're going to grab a cable needle, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways to work cables, with a cable needle and without. So option 1 is you can slide 2 stitches off of your left needle onto your cable needle and hold to the front, and then knit the next 2 stitches off your left needle. Then to finish the cable, you will knit those 2 stitches off of the cable needle. 1 and 2. So we've now crossed 2 stitches over 2 other stitches. So you have a nice little cable. So that's option 1. Let's go ahead and work along. Purl 2, knit 1, make one right, so left needle goes back to front, knit into the front, slip your stitch marker, slip 1 stitch, slip your stitch marker, make one left by inserting your left needle front to back under the bar between your stitches and knitting into the back of it. Knit 1, purl 2, and here's another option for you if you don't want to use a cable needle. Take your right needle, swing around and grab the 2 stitches. It's actually the 3rd and 4th stitch in. Now here's a little bit of the scary part. I want you to go ahead and pinch these 2 stitches here, grab them really tightly and slide them off your left needle. Then take your left needle and slide it out of those 2 stitches that are on your right needle. Slide the 2 pinched stitches onto your left needle, and then slide the 2 stitches from your right needle onto your left. So we've crossed the stitches, and now all you have to do is just knit those 4 stitches. So this method is a little bit faster, so you can choose whichever one you feel most comfortable with. So once you've worked your cable, you'll finish this row with a purl 2, a knit 1, knit front and back, and a knit 2. And there's your first cable row. For row 10, you start with a knit 3, 2, 3, then purl 2, 2, knit 2, 1, 2, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, knit 2, 2, and then purl 5. So 1, 2, slip your stitch marker, 3, slip your stitch marker, 4, 5, and then knit 2, purl 2, 3, and 4. Then you'll knit 2, purl 2, and then finish with a knit 3, 2, and 3. And there is row 10. That's how you work rows 1 through 10. So the full repeat of the pattern is a 28 row repeat. So that is all included in the pattern for you. Now to finish off your shawl, you're gonna wanna work an I-cord bind off. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. To work an I-cord bind off, you're gonna start by casting on 3 stitches using the knitted cast on method. So insert your right needle as if you were gonna knit that stitch. Grab the yarn and pull it through. Give it a little tug. Line your needles up like so, and then slide that new stitch onto your left needle. Go ahead and do it again. Insert your right needle into that stitch, which it's already there actually. Grab another loop, line your needles up, boop, and slide that onto your left needle. And do it one more time. Grab the yarn, pull it up, and slide that stitch onto your left needle. So you've cast on 3 new stitches. Once you've done that, we're going to start binding off. So knit 2, 1, 2. Then you're going to work a slip, slip, knit. So slip, slip, knit. And then slide the 3 remaining stitches from your right needle onto your left needle. 1, 2, 3. So we are going to repeat this all the way down to the end until there's no more stitches to bind off. So knit 2, slip, slip, knit, slip, slip, knit. And then slide the 3 remaining stitches onto your left needle. One more time, knit 2, slip, slip, knit, slide those 3 remaining stitches onto your left needle, and just continue working all the way down your shawl. So when you get to the end and you've only got 3 stitches left, go ahead and slide those onto your left needle. And then you'll just bind those off in a traditional bind off way. So knit 1, knit the next one, bind this one off, boop, knit this next stitch, and bind it off. And you finished your I-cord bind off. So we started here with our little garter tab cast on, and then we've been working our rows back and forth like this. We've got our cute little cables here, and then all along the edge we have our nice stretchy and plump little I-cord bind off. So you can see the triangle shape is like so. So hopefully this little tutorial shows you how easy it is to make this shawl. And even if you're in a period of transition right now, that change can be a good thing, even if it feels dark and scary at the moment. You have overcome so many challenges in your life and you have come so far, and you're gonna make it through. So hang in there. Sending you a giant hug today, and I will see you next week with another new pattern. Bye-bye for now.